What's up, Fiend Fam, and welcome to episode 2 of my best bikes of 2021. In this video, I'm going to switch gears and go over 3 sport bikes that I'd recommend for beginner riders. Keep in mind that these bikes are only based on my personal opinions, and you may or may not agree with them. Let me know in the comments what bike or bikes you think I should have included. In the last video, I kept the displacement to under 1000 cc's. Sport bikes are a completely different animal altogether, so for this one, I'm going to keep the bikes to under 500 cc's. Many arguments have been made over if it's better to purchase a new or used bike. I'm of two minds of this. I always firmly believe that new riders should be concentrating on getting to know their bike, learning how to safely ride it, and how to handle traffic and emergency situations rather than the mechanical issues the bike might have. That said, if it means the difference between riding and not riding, go with what you can afford. Like the last video, this video is going to focus on new bikes, but certainly consider used options as a way to save money. Okay, sport bikes. The flashy speed demon in the two-wheeled family, they look fast even when just sitting still. There's a lot to like about sport bikes. Nothing can touch their power and acceleration per dollar, and they're capable street machines that can be taken out for laps at the local track. The low cost to entry for newer models is another reason why they're often the first bike for younger riders. First up is the Kawasaki Ninja 400. In my opinion, it's a great starting point for new riders. Coming in with a 399cc engine that produces 44 horsepower at a $5,000 price point, it's hard to argue against. I briefly considered one for my first bike as the cost was nearly half of what I paid for my R3, but the ergonomics just didn't work for me, and more importantly, my arthritic wrists. When Kawasaki redesigned the old Ninja 300 and dropped the larger engine in it, they created a new frame that is lighter, stronger, and with the engine becoming part of the structure, it offers better handling and less weight than its predecessors at about 368 pounds. The 30-inch seat height is also very approachable for a sport bike, and Kawasaki has tuned the engine for more power in the low to mid ranges, which makes the Ninja much more streetable than its predecessor. The Ninja comes with a 3.7 gallon tank, and with a stated fuel economy of around 50 miles to the gallon, you'll be likely looking for a break long before the tank runs dry. Kawasaki has also packed some useful tech and other features like an assistant slipper clutch, ABS for an extra fee, an eco mode riding indicator, and the ErgoFit system to help riders fit in the perfect triangle. But I'm skeptical about how exactly that can be done on a sports bike as opposed to the Vulcan S cruiser model. The Ninja 400 is a sharp-looking bike and one that any new rider should be proud to own. The 399cc engine blends the power and torque in a way that's predictable enough for beginner riders, but will not let them outgrow it too soon. I'm partial to the pearl nightshade teal colorway, but of course the Kawi green is always nice as well. Up next is the KTM RC390. The RC390 and the 390 Duke share the same 373cc engine, putting out 42 horsepower. The frame of the RC390 has a single-piece trellis frame, which KTM says is stiffer than the one on the Duke. The shorter wheelbase and steeper rake also contribute to the R390 having a sportier handling than the Duke. The RC390 is squarely built as an around-town or track bike. Unlike the Ninja 400, it has a 2.6 gallon tank and a single-cylinder engine, which means that if you do go out on longer stretches of road, the ride will likely be hot and you'll be stopping frequently to fill up. Also like the Ninja, the RC390 comes with ABS and a slipper clutch that's mated to a 6-speed gearbox. It also has inverted front forks and ride-by-wire throttle. One place the RC390 is swinging for the fences is in the braking department. It has a 320mm rotor up front with a 230mm rotor in the rear. KTM also installed adjustable levers to take out any slack created by brake or clutch fade, which is a nice feature. The 32-inch seat height is a little taller than the Ninja, and it's got a rider position that's definitely more tucked in than Kawasaki's offering. The weights are about the same at around 360 pounds or so they should feel similar to most riders in that regard. The RC390 is about as close as you'll come to a true super sport bike feel in something that this displacement and price range, which is almost identical to the Ninja 400. If you don't mind not having a more relaxed and upright riding position that the Ninja 400 offers, the RC390 might be the bike for you. Our last bike for this video is none other than the Yamaha R3. Sporting a hardy 321cc engine with 42 horsepower, it can definitely give both the Ninja 400 and RC 390 a run for their money. The R3 has no trouble getting up to speed with its 6-speed transmission and should offer both beginners and experienced riders alike smiles for miles. Each of the R3's dual cylinders have 4 valves to improve low to mid torque. The seat height sits at 30 inches and, like the Ninja, comes with a 3.7 gallon fuel tank. Fuel economy is about 48 miles per gallon, but it's claimed you can reach as high as 73 miles per gallon on the highway. Also, like the Ninja, the R3 offers more upright seating position than the RC 390 does. Of the three, the R3 is more raw. Some have claimed that the braking isn't adequate for the power, or that the bike is prone to get away from a new rider under hard acceleration or braking. But that can be said of any bike and rider if they aren't careful. Like I always say, we don't want to be afraid of the machine, but we want to make sure we give it a healthy dose of respect. With that said, it's a great bike that you can grow with and definitely won't feel like you need to upgrade so soon after you learn the ropes. Okay, that'll do it for this video. As always, stay shiny side up. Throttle Fiend out.